the same amount of power that the individual sail will have.
Yeah, I have no idea, but
yeah, no. At the same time, who's to say?
Yeah, if the game does not follow physics entirely.
What?
If you build a Dyson sphere completely covering a star at the like minimum radius, and then you build another one at the maximum radius, not only will they both produce power, the bigger one will produce more power.
Ooh, juicy. It's a marble.
So yeah, I have stuff. I have stuff going on now.
Are those
very nice?
The drones or what?
Yeah, these are. This is a belt that's just carrying all of the solar sails I'm making, and then these are like
These
railguns.
Oh my god, it's hysterical.
Yeah, that are just firing them up towards the star.
Perfect. Perfect.
And I just built them across the entire bottom of the planet.
Jesus Christ.
Are they just, I guess, as the planet orbits and rotates?
Yeah, as the planet spins, they come into and out of alignment to be able to fire. They have
the cannons that are launching.
Yeah, you can see that these ones that are flashing orange, their target pitch is below where they can actually fire. They can't aim down far enough to get them into orbit, like at this point here, where they need to insert. So they're just gonna stop until the planet slowly rotates back to dawn again for them, and then they start firing again, like these ones way over here.
Wow.
Which are slowly but surely coming to a point where they can fire.
Yeah. Huh.
Very cool, Jimmy.
Very nifty.
Cool. I do wish to play this game.
It's fun. It will suck your life away, as it has mine.
Maybe I'll get it for the month of December.
It might go on sale sometimes. Let me check and see.
Is it a Steam game?
Yeah.
Huh.
Wow.
US dollar. It occasionally goes 20% off.
That's something. That's a measurable amount.
It's also only a $20 game, so.
Yeah, it's not really that expensive, quite frankly, for a game.
Yeah.
Is this still early access?
Yeah, it's still under a lot of development. The next major update is gonna add like a fucking like self-replicating robot enemy faction to come blow up your shit.
Oh no.
Oh god. And defensive?
So instead of having EM rail ejectors, you're going to have fucking cannons built on an entire planet. You'll have like fucking fortress worlds.
As opposed to virgin cannons.
Yes. Exactly.
Yeah.
Incredible.
So that'll be wild. I think that's coming like February or March or sometime. They had to push it back from end of this year to early next year, but
understood. Understandable.
Like, if you think this is a lot of shit to render, the stuff they showed off was like
Are you talking about the Dyson Sphere program?
Yeah.
Oh god. Oh, I gotta see this. I've been so excited about this.
Yeah, hold on.
He's been playing it for the past. When did you get this game?
I've been seeing you play it, like your Discord notification, and I'm like, nice.
I've owned this game for at least a year. I picked it up and played it for like 5 hours around when I got it. And I was like, oh man, this is really fun. I can get into this. And then got distracted by other games and never played it again until like 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, they had a big update, right?
Maybe? No. Like, there wasn't...
Oh.
The big update isn't out yet. They've been doing a lot of incremental updates. There's some... Okay. There's definitely some buildings, like some light game stuff that was not in when I played. But
Mhm.
um,
This is food.
so yeah, I have an entire planet dedicated to making solar sails, where the entire planet is ringed with these fucking rail cannons.
Why are they?
Hey.
What are they shooting at?
God.
They're making a ring of solar sails around the star.
I don't understand why shooting lasers make solar sails.
Oh,
They're
they're
not
not lasers. These are like railguns firing the fucking solar sails out into orbit around the star.
Jesus Christ!
Yep.
They're
It's
not
like
like
how do we put the solar sails there? We could fly them out, or we could shoot them out. Like
This is
Big
way more
gun.
efficient.
it is
Rocket
way
fuel?
more
Come on.
you're
no,
gonna
yeah,
launch
like
a
that
SpaceX
makes
rocket
sense to me.
each-
Yeah.
It's just funny as hell. It's like shoot it.
It's good. It's a
especially
fun game.
shoot it if you can use electricity to launch it. So like railguns are the perfect solution.
Yeah. This whole thing is just wind powered,
How
Easy peasy.
economical.
This entire planet is wind powered.
No, it's not all wind powered. There is these are rows and rows of thermal generators just burning raw hydrogen to make all of the power.
Oh, well, gotcha. Incredible. How do they manage to have the spherical plane to build on with are they hexagons? Is it every
Nope.
block?
It is a spherical plane, but you can see as you go up in like latitude, there are
gotcha.
these like discontinuity lines where
Yeah.
it just resets the plane.
Things don't
But they
align.
do get so as soon as you get like below a certain point where the grids are too close together, it jumps and then jumps again and jumps again
And
as
just
you get
keeps
closer and
jumping.
closer to the poles. Yeah. Now once you go into the Dyson sphere itself, they have you can see like you have your grid planning sphere for the Dyson, and this doesn't have the same discontinuities, but you can actually change your grid if you want it to be a like triangular
Hexagon.
grid
Triangular.
with
Dang.
some pentagons
That
or
is quite sexy.
different
you-
triangular grid, different triangle grid.
Yeah.
I hate to break in on something so sexy.
Melody.
Are we
Did you just cuck our
playing
science program?
soonish? Are we waiting for Kieran?
Yeah, we're waiting.
Okay,
Just a
I'm gonna
few
go
minutes.
dry my hair then.
Ugh,
Okay, great.
fiend.
I will be back.
Bye, Mallory.
Okay.
I'm sleepy.
Go to sleep.
Okay.
Yeah. We can handle running the game today. It's fine.
Yeah, no big deal.
So what's up with your internet that it can't run Vermintide?
He's been cucked. He can't even participate in Double EHP weekend.
Because your guys' audio keeps getting very choppy. And I think
Your
is part
internet's
of it.
so bad.
The thing is that at times it's fine. But then there are other times where it's just absolutely not okay. And I think it's just not a stable connection.
Yeah, you're connected via wireless, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
occasionally it's like it just loses its wireless connection for about 3 seconds, and
Ooh, that's
then
gross.
his audio
That's enough
has
to
to
kick you
catch. Yeah, his Discord audio has to catch up, but that disconnects him from any game he's playing.
Yeah, that's infuriating. I'm sorry about that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know what to do about it other than to just say, well, I'm not going to be here forever. So,
Yeah, that's really it.
Just tear out the infrastructure and install like
Yeah.
Google Fiber. Just
They've
upheave
got-
the entire ground.
my
the
landlord
backbone.
has coax run to this
Wax.
room that I could theoretically like buy a modem, but I'm leaving.
Coax, whoa.
You could also rent a modem if you don't want to buy one.
No, I'm not gonna rent a modem. It's
When
not.
are you leaving?
I leave here, pretty much first thing in December, so it's only
Oh,
like
2
a few weeks. It would have been a different story had I known that my internet connection would have been this
Funky.
yeah, funky in the beginning. I think I would have bought a modem
Mhm.
or something and been like, you know what? Yeah, if it costs me, even if it's a really cheap, not excuse me, even if it's like not a not very nice one at all,
Yeah.
it would still be better than having weird internet drops. And it might have actually been, it may have allowed me to actually play a lot more multiplayer stuff while here, but
Wouldn't send you
alas,
one. I have one in my basement doing nothing.
ah, well beans.
Well, beans.
Shoot.
Guess you gotta ship it to Europe. All right,
Fuck that. I'm not paying that.
gamers, we've assembled. It is time. My hangover has faded. I am functional. Let us do
Oh,
the
gee.
do.
I'm so excited to get Dean shitface when I see him in New York.
I was with Emma last night, and we were discussing where we could go to get Dean as drunk as possible.
Why me? Why me? You've already seen me drunk.
Because it's so fun.
It's no fun when I get drunk because I just get louder. That's it. You, when you get drunk, you get like your inhibitors that stop you from doing things stop inhibiting.
Correct.
Your intrusive thoughts are just out in full force.
Somehow you get like more philosophical, and at the same time, dumber. It's great.
what a fucking pause.
Well, I was trying to think of
ellipses
how
got me.
diplomatically to say it, and I was like, I can't. You get so philosophical, but you can't wrap your brain around it. And it's so fun.
I don't
Whenever
remember
you ask
this.
Dean, we're like, Dean, what did you just say? And he's like, I don't know, something about titties. Like, and it's just so funny.
Maybe. I don't
We love
remember
you.
ever being like that. Oh well. Anyways. Let's play dice. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Odyssey of the Dragonlords, Dungeons and Dragons 5th edition. Let's do the thing. Who wants to do me the last time on? I've got my book. Hello? There we go. I fixed
I
it.
don't remember everything that happened.
A lot of things happened. We went and we were on the island with all of the prisoners, and I'm prisoners of the Furies, not the Fates.
Yes.
Furies, the like official Greek word I can tell you, but like yes, the Furies.
What's the official Greek word? Be a nerd.
Erinyes, Erinyes,
How, say that again.
Erinyes.
It's like an L almost with the way you that R is pronounced. But cool.
That might be because I'm Spanish. That has nothing to do with you.
Oh,
Just me.
well. Either way, cool. Yeah, their island, and we talked to that woman for a while, and we were we didn't believe her at all, and talked to some poor dead soul. Didn't we speak with a random skeleton? Pretty sure we did that. Ultimately, we figured out that she was telling us the truth, and then went and found Helios and killed him, and everyone on that island turned to dust. And I think that was all we did on that island. And then we went over to the last location in the Nether Sea, and there was a Titan made of where they were like statues, but they weren't statues. They were actually some of the Titans, and they enjoyed the one that was speaking the most enjoyed ducks, and Kieran/Celine transformed into a duck and spoke to them as a duck. And I don't remember anything else other than that.
I think We like struck a deal with that statue, but I don't remember what the deal was. Celine was trying to convince him to do something or tell us something, but I don't remember what.
Yeah, he basically promised to like help us fight Sidon. And I convinced him as a duck that if we freed him, he also shouldn't just go like wreak havoc, because I didn't want him to be like super destructive. He was like, okay.
Very good. Alan, take a point of inspiration for thoroughly recounting the plot. The rest of you, you have sort of made your way back to the boat, from what I can tell, leaving the three statues to their own devices. What would your characters like to do next? You can discuss with your crewmates. I can just give you the next plot point. It's up to you how you want to figure this out. But having defeated Lutheria, you defeated one of the two pairs of the Titans, which you could have renewed the Oath of Peace, but you didn't want to, so you just murdered her. So that also works. But Sidon is still amassing an army, and the Oath of Peace itself ends in about 20 days, less than 20 days. And remember, in the world above, it takes 3 days to travel from place to place. 2 if you're using your abilities.
We can. There's one more island here, correct?
I think you've got them all, actually.
Oh, that's right. I was combining the statue island with the Irinya's island. Never mind. Yes, so we're all done here.
Yeah, I'm ready to get out of here.
Go up, you say?
Skedaddle.
Into the
Yes,
big
Dad.
whittle? Into the big whittle hole?
Yeah, I think. Otherwise, we're pretty much done here, right?
Okay.
There's the only thing I think that is still down here that we don't have any answers on yet are the cubes that are on a timer for many years from now.
I think we already investigated them and decided that we.
Yeah, no, I'm not suggesting that we do anything with them. I'm just saying that that's the only thing that I think is left down here.
Where should we go next?
We'll do that one later then.
That's a great question.
I'll put you guys on the deck of your ship so you can see all your friends. And the timer.
I think most of us are done with our quests. I am not, but I can't do mine yet. Alan just finished his.
Yes.
Yeah.
As a small point of order, I would like to take some time, whether at least on our next journey to the next island or whatever we're doing, to build a new Stimfay for myself.
So
Number 3. That's
Yep,
so sad.
V3. However, I've learned from my previous construction and like designs, and I think that this next one is going to be a little bit more robust. Also, I like with my level up, there is a boost to my Stimfay stats. So
Yay!
you can absolutely make it beefier.
yeah, out of yeah.
Okay. So are you heading to Gummy, how do you pronounce the big whirlpool?
I don't remember what the whirlpool's name is.
Charbidoia boys?
Yes.
Charybdis.
Cherub, sweet cherub.
Cherub. Baby cherub. Okay. The whirlpool
Charybdis,
cherub.
something.
Charybdis? I don't remember.
Charybdis.
Charybdis.
I think
That helps so much.
I can type it, but I don't want to.
I'm pretty sure it's Charybdis, and I'm pretty sure we've had this conversation.
We've had this conversation several times.
Every time we go through it.
Charmander.
The Charmander.
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 Charmander,
The
yes.
big whirlpool Charmander. So in the Nether Sea, you sort of see off the bow of the ship, or the starboard side of the ship, is this towering swirl of water that sort of shoots up and disappears into the darkness of the ceiling. This also, again, one of the places you entered from the big whirlpool. But it basically shoots straight into the ceiling of sight.
Out of character. I have been so excited to go visit the city that Morgan comes from, and we still haven't done that.
Yeah. I think I'm supposed to go there to raise my army. Like that would make sense to me. Also, like slightly metagamey. I feel like that we have to go there because we haven't. I feel like that's one of the only places on the above world that we haven't visited yet. I mean, I guess there were a bunch of islands. Like that was the one on the that's one of the only places on the main island that we haven't been.
You can explore Odyssea, however, it's not in this chapter, so it'll just take me time to prepare.
Oh, okay. And
That is-
Orysia is the okay.
Sparta, the rival city of Mitros, which you might not be welcome just walking into, despite Morgan being your friend.
How dare you? We are so likable.
I also
We
don't know if
punch
I'm your
everyone.
friend anymore. So I haven't heard from my shadow lady recently, and she's probably mad at me.
We'll just punch her to be our friend again.
I don't really think that's how that works. She's a little scary.
So far, it's worked pretty well. We've punched Bullbug. We've punched Syra. Like we've punched a lot of people,
Mhm.
and it's worked out for us.
Yeah, turns out punching people is good.
That's not the lesson we should be learning.
More
No,
violence.
I think it's fine.
I actually feel like we've got a lot done by talking to people.
After we punch them.
Mm-hmm.
So,
But
like
we
our
did
big
talk
friend,
to them.
like our big friend who threw our ship. We talked to him.
I remember.
After you punch
I
them.
remember. I remember Sierra was like particularly frustrating because I remember that moment where it was like, why can't we just talk? And she was like, roll initiative, and we punched her so bad that we were like, now listen, now talk,
Yeah, you're ready to talk now.
now
You're gonna be
talk.
friends and you're gonna like it.
You're from the like vampire era, right?
That whole fever dream, yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. That was made all the more confusing by the fact that I missed like a couple key episodes.
That was a
I
good
also
time.
didn't
Right.
record those, so I have to go off my really hastily scratched notes
Oh
from when
no!
I created that. Or I pulled it and I was like, oh yeah, that'll be cool. We'll see.
That was a wild time.
Anyways. You're saying on the bow
I
deck of the ship, you will see the big whirlpool. You also know that going up the big whirlpool has a very
What?
slim chance of things going very, very wrong.
I
As
don't really
that
have
thing
another
is like
choice.
more powerful than anything you've ever seen. It's basically like sailing into a hurricane. There's like a 5% chance that your ship will just get obliterated.
Where have we been? Okay, so I have this table of contents of DM's map to the stars,
Yarp.
and I think we've been to a lot of we've been to a lot of them.
Let's see. Kyra pulls out her book called the Player's Handbook, and it says
Ah,
you have been.
that
to the
doesn't help.
finals." What did you just?
I thought
roll?
that would just share the. Thought that would just share the link. You can't. That's so tiny. You can't click that.
I got you, homie.
We are all done with our like personal quests though, right? There's nothing that we need to do.
Boom. DM map to the stars. I think I showed you everything about this. Like, some of this you're supposed to figure out, but that's just confusing. So, you have been to the mainland. You have been to the island of Yonder where you punched Gaius in the face because he was submitting for his dragon and you murdered him. You've been to Fire Island where someone bound their soul to the island after you saved the lizard people and returned those two that I forget their names to the island. You have not been to the Golden Heart of Thylia. I don't think you've been to the Chimera Island.
Alright.
No, I think you. Did you beat up a chimera at some point in your adventure?
That sounds
um,
familiar.
Yeah,
I
I
think
feel
you
like we
actually
did, but I don't
we
know.
did that on. That was the island where the Fates were. Is that the same island?
Nope.
Okay, then we fought a chimera there, but I don't know if we've been to Chimera Island. We've been to Scorpion Island.
You've been to Scorpion Island, you've been to the Island of the Fates, you have not been to the Island of Exiles. You went to... I don't think you've been to Indigo Island.
I don't.
We have
Uh,
not been to the island of the exiles.
You've not been to the Island of Exiles. I think you have not been to Titan's Folly. I don't think you have. You have been to the Island of the Dragon. You have not been to the area of the Rock. You have been to the Garden of Telius. I don't think you've been to Typhon. You have spent a lot of time in Downtime. And you have not been to Praxis, but you have accidentally come across the whirlpool several times in your adventure.
Can I get these in numbers? Because I lost track.
Okay. So you need to still visit 3.
Or not need to, but we can.
Well, that's personal choice.
Yeah.
Okay.
3.
I was trying to keep track. I've got Chimera Island, Island of Exiles, Indigo Island, Titan's Folly, Island of the Dragon, Area of the Rock,
You've already
Typhon,
been to the
and
Dragon Island. That's where you had your whole plot.
oh, sorry, I was not even thinking and just typing. Area of the Rock, Typhon, and Praxis.
Yeah.
Did I
That'll
miss
be
any?
it.
Gotcha. Alan,
Let
post
me
that
just-
somewhere.
Yeah, I'm typing it up in the chat, and I will also.
Mhm.
Oh, why did it do it like that?
Why did it do it like that?
Gross.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
I'm gonna put it in the Discord as well.
Yeah.
Oh.
Area of the
What
Rock
happened, Dean?
sounds cool.
Reminder, you only have 20 days left before the Oath of Peace just ends. Like, straight up.
So, assuming, like, best case scenario, assuming that, like, we can, if we wanted to hit all of these, we probably wouldn't be able to do, like, 1 or 2 of them.
And we have to get back to. I think we have to get back to Arisia before. I need to raise my army before Oath of Peace ends. I think.
Yes and no. In the lore, it was a heat of the moment thing.
Great.
So you don't, unless you really want to, raise an army right now, which you all, if you guys remember, there's one item that you have that has an army on standby. But that was several. I don't even know.
Army
if
on
any-
standby. Is it my banner?
Nope. Before that. One of you has it. I don't remember who has it, but that was a thing.
An
Thought I won't
army
tell
on
you.
standby?
And we have, like,
What?
we have something. I think it's like an item.
Yeah.
Like a little, like, whistle and we'll come to help type thing.
Yeah.
Am I crazy?
I don't remember who took it though.
It's
Where?
not in mine.
I don't think I have it in my inventory.
Ian, while we look for something we may or may not have, can we poke Kyra to tell us what the area of the Rock Island is? Or, like, what she knows about it?
You want to hear some lore? So there's a story associated with this. Let's take a look. See,
Give
shall
me the
we?
lore.
I'm pulling up the lore.
Put the lore in the motherfucking bag, Dean.
I don't remember where it went. Hold on.
I don't have
Ooh.
any, like whistle adjacent
percent?
items.
What are we looking for in our inventories?
Wait, isn't it the Horn of Balmitria?
No, you still have that though. No, you use it, even though it's very weird.
I have
I
it.
use it.
You are looking at the area of the rock, which is the constellation of the nymph. So the story associated, Tyra clears her throat See those stars that look like a tree? That's the nymph, and her story is tragic. While out on a hunt, King Latanus of Pythoria stumbled upon a small grove with a single silver tree growing in the center. There, he found the most beautiful creature he had ever seen, a dryad with silver eyes, and he instantly fell in love. The dryad was smitten with Latanus as well, and she agreed to marry him, even though it meant leaving her birth tree behind. But on the long journey to his palace, she grew feverish and ill. Within a week, she withered and died. Heartbroken, Latanus ordered his soldiers to chop down the silver tree so it could be used to build a suitable coffin. As the first axe struck its trunk, Latanus screamed out in pain and fell dead. By marrying the dryad, he had bound his spirit to her birth tree, and so by felling the tree, he joined his wife in death. Now, as for the island itself, I don't know much about it because it's in the Forgotten Sea, but it has the name Rock in it. Not like a stone rock, but like the giant bird the size of the ship rock, which I thought were extinct, but maybe they're not. You know how it goes.
It was a really sad story. I didn't like it.
Make a new one.
Yeah, make a new one.
I didn't write that one. I stole it.
Just,
write
you
such a better one.
plagiarized-
Well, I just admitted that I didn't write it, so I don't think it's plagiarism at all.
I don't think that's how plagiarism works.
I think that
I don't
is.
see any
You cite-
copyright lawyers here.
You just cite your sources.
Yeah, it's in
Well, who wrote it?
That's a great question. I think he's dead now. So he
You're
can't
not
stop
citing her
me.
sources? She's
No.
just saying that she didn't write it.
Correct. All content belongs to its original creator. Disclaimer. Where the fuck's the page? But yeah, the area of the rock, no idea. I think it's like a big mountain.
And then what's Titan's Folly sounds
Do you want
interesting.
the lore for Titan's Folly?
We
Yeah,
have to work for all of them.
not all of them. I feel like we're gonna forget that.
Just like the shortened, like the condensed version.
Well, the condensed
I
version
would
is
like
there's
to
a
go-
story for everything, but yes.
I would like to go to one of 4 islands: Exiles, Titan's Folly, Area of the Rock, or Typhon.
Picky, choose.
Those are my votes.
So
Could I agree with those, and I'd also like to throw another one in. Is it the Golden Heart where the Titans were born?
That's where Thylia lives. She's dormant
I
now.
want to go there.
Is that the island with the big tree? Like, is that where?
That is literally where she lives. Like her physical form.
Okay.
Sleeping.
Obsessed.
Druids don't
I like
pray
that.
there often.
Druid.
I feel like there's a good chance we'll learn something about the
I
Titans
like
there,
that one.
but
Yeah,
I don't know if it's worth. I don't know if it's worth the extra time on that game, if that actually helps us or not.
I think lore-wise,
Oh.
it'd probably be worth it. Whether we come out of it with like some cool weapons or some shit, I don't know. But
You
like,
already
I
have
think
enough cool
lore-wise,
weapons. What more cool weapons do
Shut-
you want?
shut up, Dean. I think it's worth going for the sake of Thylia.
Sure.
we-
Yeah.
can we like take a step back for a second? We have 20 days before the Oath of Peace ends.
That's
like,
right.
Where do Dean? I'm not talking to you. I'm talking
That's
my
right.
talking my party.
That's
Who's-
right.
who's
I
Not
am the
talking
rest of your party. Fuck
Is anybody
our-
else hearing voices?
all your NPCs die.
Oh God. So where do we want to be when the Oath of Peace is up?
Good point. I don't know.
I feel like this is a really good time to start being really strategic about how we spend our time.
Do we know where the oath, where they will show up?
I believe the idea is that it starts at the town with the city, the big city with the
Thank you, Richard.
5. Thank you.
Yeah.
I believe it starts there because the idea is that like if Sidon beats the 5, then nothing can stop him.
Yeah, like, and that's where we saw his like naval invasion fleet
Yeah, like
amassing
outside,
outside the city. Yeah.
just posted up.
And he's already there. Well, he was.
Yeah.
When we first got Citrus, he hit me. Not me. He hit Odyssey.
Was it because you
I
were
feel
talking
like-
shit?
Might have
I
been.
don't know. I
Although
don't
I
think
I think you literally just got unlucky. Pretty sure we
Yeah.
all like we rolled a die and it landed on you.
I think that's what happened. I don't think it had any.
Gotcha.
And I think it was especially sad because I was like, Odyssey was still like his homeboy at that point. So
Yeah, like of all of us to get hit.
it was like, are you fucking? That's what started her like religious journey. He was like, why would he hit me? That's
You were
so
chosen. What do you mean?
Oof.
VT. Then
Um,
she
yeah,
converted to Hylia, the like converted. LOL.
Hmm.
She did. She like converted to the tree right before she died. Very sad. Well, was
That was like especially sad for Celine because Celine worships Thylia and was like feeling really iffy about Eurydice like in Sidon, and then she was like, oh, maybe she's pretty cool. And she disappeared.
she died.
Not dead.
VT.
But yeah, I feel like it would make sense to get to Mitros like a day or two at least before the Oath up so we can like see if there's any preparations we want to do
I agree with that.
with like any members of the 5 who were there if they're like getting ready.
But we have to set up the guys. Rock'em Sock'em Robots.
What?
To the big statues.
the statues.
in Mitros,
What
The
about
one
them?
with the password Adonis.
yeah, I thought we had to like repair one of them. Is this a thing? Like,
I don't remember.
could be wrong. I just vaguely remember. Like one of them is still standing and the other one's not, right? The one of them works and the other one doesn't.
I think so. I think
this is the... Sorry, go ahead.
I had kind of a half-formed thought. I thought that one of them was destroyed like a long time ago, and there was just one left standing.
Right. One of
Yeah,
them
but I
was
thought it-
destroyed 500 years ago in the First War.
And I thought we had to repair it. No? This is
It is repaired. You just don't have the control rod,
We needed the control rod.
which is owned by the king.
Ah.
They didn't give it to us.
'Cause it's-
Gotcha.
It's a property of Mitros, so it's his.
But did we just like not ask him for it? Or
No, you never did.
great.
Well, he also seems like a bit of a jerk, so
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah, we
when
didn't really
we
like
go back
talking
to
to-
Nitrous, we gotta like ask that guy for that rod.
Nice.
Absolutely not.
So what do your characters want to do now? You know,
How long
so
does
you
it-
have a slew of NPCs you did talk to if you were looking for any direction whatsoever.
How long does it take us to get places?
On the surface, it'll take 3 days to travel from place to place unless you're using something to speed it up, which will leave one of you exhausted by the time you make landfall.
Okay, so 3 days. So we need, if we have 20 days left, round it down. It's like 6. You can go 6 places.
Not counting how long you spend on each island.
right. We're more. If it takes us more than a day to solve like 1 or 2 islands, then we'll have closer to like 5. And one of those has to be going to meet Sidon.
You don't have to.
I mean, we don't have to be where Sidon is when the Oath of Peace ends, but I feel like that's a smart place to be.
Yeah,
There's a group
I
of
also feel like
talented fighters who have
I
already
feel like going
defeated
to
Sidon.
Sidon before it ends is a good pick too. Like we don't want him to send the invasion fleet, then kill him, then have to race back to Mitros to stop the invasion fleet when it's ransacking the city. We'd
Yeah.
we'd rather get it out of the way beforehand and then have time to deal with the fleet before they actually go.
So do you want to pick like 4 of these places, and then once we do those 4, we pack it up for Mitros?
Good 3.
So, what?
I'd say 3 places.
Pick our top 3, and then if we have extra time at the end, we can pick a last one.
I think that's solid.
I
Yeah.
think that makes sense. I also, like, what if we need time to find Sidon? Like, what if he isn't, like, you know, like, what if we go back to Mitros with, like, 1 day, and then it's, like, Sidon's halfway across Thylia? I don't know why it would be, but...
I also don't know, like... I don't know why he would be, and I don't know if we can, like, prevent that.
Tyra will speak her mind on this. She says it's pretty safe bet he's going to be in his tower until then. He rarely steps outside except to cause chaos, but if he's preparing for war, he's probably planning and scheming right now until the day of the battle.
Where's his
Maybe
tower?
there won't even be a battle. Maybe he'll decide he doesn't want to.
I have 500 years of evidence that would say otherwise.
Where's his tower?
Praxis. It's its own island. It's a significant landmark in the Forgotten Sea. The
Oh,
whole
that's
reason
the...
we beat up Gaius is so that you guys could talk to him and hopefully either extend the oath of peace or maybe put a stop to him. I don't know.
Hands. I choose hands.
And sounds good to me as well, for that matter.
Wait, so Sidon is on Praxis right now?
That's his house. So if you were to find him, that's probably where he'd be. It's a little cottage.
Ding dong ditch him.
That's how we'll spend our last 20 days.
Yeah.
He's on ditching him.
No, it's great. We just spend time sailing to and from his island, and eventually he'll just like stop paying attention. Like one time we'll hit the doorbell. He'll be like, it's just the adventurers again. They're not coming. And then we just bust through the wall and start beating his ass. It'll be great.
I think it's a good plan.
Is that where
Like
you wanna
just
go?
annoy. We just annoy him so much that he's like, "Fuck this! It's not even worth it."
It's an option. That
Okay, so
fair warning, Praxis is a dungeon. So I don't know how long it's going to take you. I don't know how great you are with puzzles, but that's a whole ass dungeon.
You met Dale?
Yeah, he's real. I'm taking the average of the party.
I was thinking the same thing. I do think that we should get to. Someone else already said this, but I do think that planning on getting to Sidon like a few days before is probably wise, because if he's planning on being there with the invasion fleet, it's gonna take them a few days to travel from Praxis to Mitros.
They're
He's a
not
god.
at Praxis. They are chilling outside, just outside the range of vision of Mitros, like they have been for like a decade.
Oh,
That's remember when you pass the fleet, they are right fucking there, waiting for those to peace to end.
it's just Sidon who has to get there, and he's a god. I feel like his travel time is negligible. But do we want to like pick 3 places and make the 3rd place Praxis, or make the 4th place Praxis?
Also, I will say any time you want to spend fortifying the city will have tangible effects depending on what you do. So it's up to you how you want to handle it. You can.
So if we go
explore-
back to Mitros to do several things, we can also spend time fortifying the city, and that
You
will
can.
help it come the end of the Oath of Peace and when the
You
invasion
can.
starts. Okay.
Or you can explore the mysteries of the world and see if you can find any other secrets. Or you can
My
go
vote.
kick down inside his door and kick his ass.
I feel like Luth's just not that useful when it comes to fortifications. He's more useful when it comes to knocking things down. So his vote is like, I'd rather we go kick Sidon's ass early. And I will agree with Kieran, just like 2 islands and then Sidon being the 3rd island.
So and us attacking Sidon does not end the Oath of Peace. It doesn't like break it, right?
No.
Yes and no.
We already beat up
The
Lutheria.
Oath of Peace is saying the Tidons won't fuck with the mortals anymore.
Right.
Which, yes, the beast races and all of his minions are still a problem, but 2 gods who can no longer just like take control of the island is sort of the main effort, is say, leave us alone, stop fucking with us, stop
Right.
eating
So
our babies.
I guess my question is, if we go and fight Sidon like 5 days early, the instant we hit him with a blade, it doesn't give him the ability to like order his army to march on Lytros, right?
Tyra shrugs.
Oh, good. Okay. Well,
That's a good question.
I
If he-
don't
yeah.
know. I know I can't hurt him, but you've also thrown hands with him a couple times. You've also killed Lutheria,
Yeah.
and I don't think there's anything happening.
I suppose like
But I also don't know if he would just willingly call that, because the person who wrote the Oath of Peace is currently not present, so we can't really ask her.
Is that Lutheria?
No, well, yes, but no. It was Sidon
Nitro.
and
Sidon.
Mitros, who then, in sacrificing herself, ascended to a higher existence, a big god instead of physical god.
Gotcha.
My vote is to. I feel like giving us a week to go to Praxis is the call. Like giving us a week while, like, to get there and then have a week of the oath still left.
Yeah,
I think-
I'm a fan of getting there early.
Agreed. I think that's a good idea.
I'm just trying to think what I'm trying to think what Sidon would do, and I can't get into his brain at all because he's a horrible psychopath.
Just, you have 2 slightly crazy people in your party. You should just ask them. One of them is you. Sorry, carry on.
What? One of them is who?
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Anyways,
I didn't really hear what you said, but it made me nervous.
I'm now worried.
don't be. Do not be afraid.
For
Okay, you say so.
tidings of great joy.
Yeah, well, I mean, would it be worth it? We could just gather around some of our friendos on the ship and just and see how our people are feeling. See if anybody has any insight. Or do you think we should just go with the plan?
I think that's a good plan.
yeah, it's worth it.
I think ultimately they're going to probably say, "We'll follow you."
Yeah, but I want them to make them feel like they have a voice.
That's
Free
fair.
will's an illusion.
You want Dean to role play people saying, "Yes, I think you're smart."
I want
Yeah.
everyone in our ship to know that we're part of a team.
Some of you may die, but that's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. But yeah.
Hey, we might die too.
Yeah, you probably will. But yeah.
Yeah, can we gather around some of our friends?
Yep. Where do you want them to be? The ship is kind of just coasting. Barbaros has poised the ship to go up the big swirly pool just in case. But
Can we? Sorry, I forgot we were in the Nether Sea. Should we like get out of the Nether Sea first, so we're not in the icky, poisony water?
Yeah,
I feel
I guess all of this relies on us not accidentally destroying the ship in the whirlpool. So maybe we should get over that bridge first.
I don't. I feel like there are other ways in and out, but I don't know what they are.
Point.
I think we should just ride the.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yes.
I'm not the captain.
All right.
How
And
long?
going
How long would
down
it?
is the easy part. Going up is
Yeah.
the hard part.
Yeah,
We've done it once before, right?
we
You've
did it
not
once
gone
before.
up.
Yeah, we did.
Oh yeah, you did. Way back when.
And we rolled a 1, but then managed to re-roll it into a not 1. We
Oh, can we
almost
have-
destroyed the ship the first
Can
time.
we have Kira sing the Song of Heroism?
Feel rather heroic.
Sing this sea shanty version of her Song of Heroism. All it needs is call and response.
Well, like we've already almost destroyed the ship once, so by the principle known as the gambler's fallacy, it's obviously not going to happen again.
All right. You get 1 reroll, but you have to accept the reroll. So,
Okay.
who wants to roll a d20? A critical fail will destroy the ship. So you have a 1 in 200 or 400 chance of fucking this up royally.
Does proficiency add into this or no? Okay.
This is you taking your ship against a literal force of nature.
But I have water vehicle proficiency.
Yeah, that helps you not go into the big world. Actually, that's valid, but for the purpose of this, not right now.
Feels like a +1 at a minimum.
Yeah.
A critical fail, still a critical fail.
Fair. So yeah, if I don't want to be the one to roll this, let me put it that way.
Flexi should.
Oh,
The ship is fine. You guys win. Woo!
Yay!
it's been done.
Good boat boy. Good boat boy. Let's take
Thank
you to the
God.
surface.
That's that vehicle proficiency.
Yeah.
Hey. Ba-da-da-da.
It's occurred to Luth because he's like, "Do y'all not have a captain?" Because he doesn't remember that he was the captain.
Oh,
Forgetting.
Mhm.
Hey, Flexi, I feel like you know your way around ships. Like, do you want to be our captain?
Oh, I don't think I've ever held the helm before. I couldn't possibly be the captain.
I feel like you just have that like instinct.
yeah. I feel like maybe you held it in like a previous life or something.
Because the way you
Okay.
just got us out of that whirlpool, that was really impressive.
Oh,
I trust you
okay.
with my
All right.
life.
Okay. That's a lot. I'll do my
You
best.
don't have to. You don't have to, but if you want to, it's fair.
No, it seems
Slide in.
to be the one thing I can do to be helpful. I'll do my best.
Does this is like out of character question? Like, does Luth still have his muscle memory? Like, does his body still have the knowledge?
Yeah. He
Or
has
are we
all of
putting
his
a
skills and
completely different
proficiencies. He just doesn't know why.
This is a full
Okay.
Jason Bourne.
He keeps putting carrots in my path. He keeps putting poison carrots in my path and expects me not to take them. And then he's like, text me off the side, "Why would you do that?" And I'm like, I don't know what about my character so far has shown you that I wouldn't have done that.
That's okay. Everyone else looked at their comeuppance. It all comes back. You sit in the Forgotten Sea. The sky is a bit dark. You see the storm. You are in this strange period of calm. There's a hefty drizzle, but not quite a full storm. It appears to be a strange lull. But you sit just outside of the Charmander as the roiling waters dive down deep into the nether sea. Your ship bobs gently with the winds keeping it just far enough that you don't pass the event horizon per se. The wind does sort of whip through the air, but you can still hear each other. Where would you like to go? What would you like to do next?
Did we decide on the next island we're going to? I know we haven't totally decided on like where are we meeting Sidon? Are we showing up to his house? Are we meeting at Mitro's? But
I think
at the very least, we know we're going to another island before we do anything else.
I think the Heart Island is a good choice.
Le Golden Heart.
Like we
I
could
agree.
get history.
Which one?
Golden Heart.
Hylia.
Your god. Yes.
I think that's a good move.
Agree.
I would love to get her blessing before we start whacking again.
Yeah, it is kind of her children that we are fighting against right now.
But in
And
defense
fighting
of
for.
her, like, in defense of
Yeah,
like her whole land.
these two kids also like killed or imprisoned most of her other children. So
Yeah.
maybe she's
I feel like
maybe
that-
she's not happy with them.
I feel like they're the black sheep of the family.
Yeah,
I hope.
Probably the black sheep of the family.
maybe a little bit.
So I'm gonna make the executive decision and say that's where we're going.
Okay.
Luth in character is very like, if everybody could please get on the sails and take us this way, that'd be great.
You see
Incredible.
Barbaros sort of just like place his hand and is like, oh,
But yeah, I'm making the decision. We're going to the we're gonna go to Thylia.
speeding it along at all? Are you going to just take the 3 days casually and recover? Either or.
If I reduce us to 2 days, then I get one level of exhaustion.
Just for you're doing this non-stop for 2 days, essentially. While I understand it, it's yes.
I am hoping that this is less combat and more lore, so I
Are you
will.
sure about that?
I am not, but I am going with my gut, and I'm going to try to impress everybody as a captain and do my best and get us there in 2 days. And I'll take
As
a
a
level of
note-
exhaustion for that.
If you do need to make a lot of checks that you're going to have disadvantage with, I can always cast Greater Restoration to get rid of that exhaustion level.
Oh, that's a good point.
So it's a 5th level spell slot. So I don't know
Yeah.
if you want it right when we get off the boat, I can do that. Or if you want to save it until we know there's some stuff we need to get done, we can do it then.
If we're looking at like a beating up a dragon, maybe,
Mhm.
but like I'm also like it's a 5th level spell slot. Like I wouldn't ask you to just use it just to use it.
Sure. Okay.
Alright, so there's 2 things I need. I need 2 people to roll me a d20. And then also, is there anything you guys want to do? I know, Sil, you're working on your Synthe. That happens. You craft your next companion, making sure to reinforce it a little bit better than last time. But as far as the rest of you, is there anything you want to do? You have 2 whole days of travel. Otherwise, we're going to skip right to the plot points.
Sorry, I was just looking something up. I wanted to see if I wanted to see if druids can cast Greater Restoration. I think they can.
Yeah, it might not be in your spell list, but you should be able to.
Yeah, but I'm saying like we have me and Sierra here who are druids, so like I feel like we could also ask Sierra to like have that spell prepared and have her like cast it on you, so like Demetrius saves the slot.
There's options. We have options.
Can I get 2 d20s? Or somebody roll me a d20 and then someone roll me a second d20.
I will roll one.
I can get the other one.
It's a 4.
Okay,
I'm just rolling to recharge my spear.
go for it. That's 2 whole days. You can do with what you will for your charges. Sil, will you roll me a d100?
A D100 now.
D100. The first day passes uneventfully. You gradually cross from the roiling waters of the Forgotten Sea into the. Ooh, okay.
Is that fucking Charybdis again?
Ooh.
Oh no. Is it?
Well, back down we go.
You missed it by 1.
Christ
You
almighty.
almost went back.
I knew it was in the
Mr.
90s. I couldn't remember which one.
So it was
That's
91.
stupid,
Okay.
Yeah.
I know what it is. I'm sorry, everyone.
Somehow.
I thought I was retired, but they pulled me back in.
We see in the distance a roiling, just a storm of trimness, and we're like, oh, wait a minute, no.
Hold up. Hold up. Okay. Instead, you see this. Your nose is suddenly assaulted by the smell of what might be thousands of rotting fish. Searching the area, you discover the floating remains of the largest whale you've ever seen. Sharks circle and gnaw at the carcass, looking like minnows in comparison to their enormous meal. The whale's gullet is torn open and something metallic gleams from within it.
Hmm. Is it stone? Thing that's gleaming?
You're not sure from where you're sitting. It's
Not even with my stone cutting?
Why don't you roll perception and see if you can see? Don't say it like that. Perceive!
I'm perceiving.
It is human shaped.
Oh, actually. What?
Human shaped.
I'm sorry, Cuban shaped?
Human shaped. Think short and stocky.
Human, like a
Okay.
person.
Human?
Okay.
I also heard Cuban.
Yeah, I heard Cuban as well.
Cuban. But that's all you can tell from where you are. The sharks seem to be in a feeding frenzy as they rip and tear until it is done.
Is like human shape. Do we know if it's alive or like just a
It
body?
does not look alive. Whatever it is
it-
it is bloated and it is looks like it's been there for a little bit.
Gotcha. Okay.
Who's the Bible dude who went down the whale?
Jonah?
Jonah?
That's the one. Yeah. Not like that.
Hmm.
The most terrifying Bible story.
It's pretty whack.
Maybe not the most terrifying.
No, I think the Book of Job is pretty terrifying.
I like it when people turn into salt.
I too know about Bible stories.
TBT, it's okay. I accidentally joined Bible study when I was in
I
fourth
know.
grade, and I didn't know what it was, and I was really confused, but they kept giving me snacks.
That's like, to me, that's like a core pillar of what it means to be Dean.
I memorized all of Genesis 1.
Wow.
Anyway,
Just, ow.
Anyway,
yeah.
guys, does anybody see this? This is what's happening. What is that? What's going on?
So how much bigger than the boat is the whale?
This
Like-
plane is the size of the boat. It is
It-
up
it-
length, and that's not counting
Okay.
its tail. Like the main body of it is big. Think
Yeah.
Ahab. This thing be thangin'. You know how it be. But I mean, you gotta admit, her things be thangin'. But no, this thing is large. Like, think the white whale. It is
Okay.
a comparable size to the boat, if not larger. This thing has also been consumed by these sharks for an indefinite amount of time, so it's considerably smaller than what it probably would be at its full size.
Does it look like the armor that, like, Eurydice was wearing last time we saw her?
Oh no,
No, it does not.
It was a good thought, though.
it really was.
The body is decidedly male.
Hey, I'm gonna point out that if she was wearing armor, we might not be able to tell, but that's okay.
Bold that we're just assuming their gender?
It
Well, we have
can
Okay.
you grow a beard.
I missed a big chunk of that because my internet was bad. What Where is there a body?
Oh,
In the whale.
in the whale's mouth, there is a body.
Copy.
Do you want to? Does your new Stimfay have a name yet?
Mark.
Mark.
It's Mark.
I love it.
Dude from what was the last one?
It's
Stavros and
Nikos
Phyllis
Stavros.
tired of
Nikos
naming.
Stavros.
Listen, his
Mark.
full name is Marcos, but we're gonna call him Mark.
it's like when the fucking white people rewrote the Bible and changed everyone's names to Matthew. John.
Bill, Mark,
is-
Luke, John, Timothy.
Syl is sick and tired of being emotionally attached to these Stimfays.
This
Like,
one-
Yeah.
This one's Mark.
This one's
This
just Mark.
nothing to me.
Still, could you send Marky Mark out there to go see what the body is?
I didn't
Marky
build.
Mark, I like that nickname. How'd you
I
come up with that?
Listen, I didn't build two. It's not Mark and Marky. It's just one Mark.
No, yeah, his name is just Marky Mark. It's his nickname. It shortens the name from Mark to Marky Mark.
Make someone else's Stimfay a nickname.
Too late. It's already been done.
Yeah, I send Marquise out to take a look. Sorry, I gotta change all the names and stuff.
You're good.
That's so sad.
Life goes on. So
He perceives.
Stavros. Thankfully the sharks don't seem to be very interested in anything of bird-like nature, being more preoccupied with the meal and food. But as Marcus flies closer to what the shining object is, it appears to be a gleaming breastplate that slightly magical in nature on the body of this old man who is not moving. Oh.
is there a way that I can hop down like onto some flotsam or something so I'm not directly in the water? But like, can I like bend? Can I want to shove Nameless into this body and get it to speak. Is there a way I can do that without being attacked by sharks?
Yes and no. As you were contemplating, one of the larger sharks sort of jostles the body of the whale, and the corpse seems to slide into the gullet of the whale.
That's bad. Okay. Do I know enough about the spell? Where is it? Dimension Door. I'm allowed to take one willing creature with me. Does that count bodies? Like
Sure.
dead bodies?
It can't. No doesn't mean. No means no. But yeah, no, the body can't say anything. It's fine.
Okay. If that works, then if we get the ship within 500 feet, I can Dimension Door to the body, grab it, and then teleport back.
I would say if to be able to see what's going on, you're within 500 feet.
Okay. Demetrius will do that then. It only takes an action to cast, so hopefully sharks don't jump into the mouth in those 6 seconds.
Roll for initiative. No, you're fine. Let's see. No, roll for initiative, and if you can outpace a shark, you're good.
Oh, no.
Otherwise, he's gonna bite you. Actually, all 9 of them are gonna bite you.
Hell yeah!
What'd you roll?
21.
All right, I'm not gonna roll. You manage to flash in there, grab where you think the body is, and then flash back out and onto the deck of the ship. You basically have this bedraggled old man sort of by the wrist.
Demetrius will gently lay the body down on the deck and then shake himself off, begin to get some of the whale carcass slime off of himself.
You do smell rather rancid right
Gross. If you need me, I'll be taking a bath. Bye, everyone.
now. What would you like to do next? Or do you want me to advance the plot?
I use nameless to cast Speak with Dead.
You move to cast Speak with Dead, and as you poke this old sailor with nameless, you hear and something rather phlegmy ejects itself from the man's mouth.
This fucker's alive?
Is,
What do you think you're doing?
Guys, I don't think I can cast Speak with Dead.
It's gross.
Where am I?
Hello?
Where are you?
Everybody who can cast something to help and heal. I can only cast to hurt.
Great.
It's sort of like
Give him the cube.
he like rolls over. He's like, "Oh, that's good shit right there." Oh, who are you? Oh, what's happening?
Hello, sir. We found you on the side, and I like prop him up to look over. Like, we found you floating in this wreckage amongst sharks swimming.
What
And
did you do to my house?
We did nothing. We found it like this.
They're eating my house.
I know they're eating your house, but we found it like this.
Your house was the whale.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry about that. I
Maybe he
What's the
likes
last
it
thing?
Do you have home insurance?
Insurance. What's an insurance?
What's the last thing you remember?
I was eating dinner. The house started shaking. Got very dark very quickly. I don't really know what happened with that. Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm going back home now. And he starts climbing over the side of the ship.
I don't think that's a
Sir.
good idea.
Sir.
Hmm.
If they're eating your house, they'll eat you.
Oh, no, sure. I'll just go back to the back door.
But
Back door.
that's not okay.
Dad!
All right.
That sounds like certain death to me. And also, your house doesn't really exist anymore.
My house doesn't. What do you mean? What do you mean?
It's
You calling me
actively being torn apart.
crazy?
No, it's just actively being torn apart as we speak.
Well, shit.
Yeah. I'm
Are you-
sorry.
Are you in need of a new home?
Suppose so.
I mean, we brought you aboard. We're more than happy to keep you on the ship and keep you fed
All
for a
right,
while.
then. That sounds great. I'll be downstairs. He sort of
What?
shuffles off.
Wait.
Oh.
What?
Well, okay, hold on.
Sir.
Wait,
What's
we,
your
This man.
we want
this
to know
man,
more
like,
about
ate-
you.
What's your name?
Ages! And he shuts the door.
What door?
He
We
goes
didn't give you
below
a
deck.
room.
He shuts the hatch.
Thank you very much. Closes the hatch.
I feel like we
Kyra?
should. I feel like we
I
should vet
don't
this guy.
know.
That name doesn't sound familiar to
I
you at all?
don't. I really don't know how to even react to that right now.
Okay, I figured a man living in a whale would have been something more of a story, but
No,
all right.
don't know where
Is
he
this-
came from.
Is his name Geppetto?
I feel like we should vet this guy before we let him just live on the ship.
Yeah, I don't.
Look, like
Where do you keep the butter?
I mean,
Oh,
are
can
you
you come
like
up? Can you come up for a second? We'll give you the grand tour.
I'm taking a bath. You're going to have to wait.
There's only
That's-
one bathroom.
honestly
Demetrius
for the
is there.
best?
Oh, hello, young miss. Do you mind if I squeeze by really quick? That's really the gist of it. Is there anything else you want to ask the old man? Or you want
Yeah,
to just throw him off the ship?
So
We're
like,
not gonna.
so you're welcome to stay on the ship for as long as you'd like.
Oh, thank
We're happy to
you.
have you.
Oh, thank
Um,
you.
I just ask that, like, to be part of this team that you contribute. So, like, we have this whole crew of people who are, like, making the ship run. So, whenever we go somewhere, you just need to, like, help us out.
Oh, I got you. Oh, yeah, for sure. I got you. My life for yours.
Good.
Also, like, have you always lived in a whale?
Oh, yeah, for the last 3 years.
Where were you before that?
Maybe 4 years. There was a lot
Yeah,
of
what
whale
were you?
time.
There's a lot of whale time.
There was a lot
So
of
it's
whale
a
time.
real whale of a time.
Where are you? Where are you from?
I'm from the mainland.
Oh, me too. No way. Which part?
The one with the grass.
There was grass where I'm from too.
That's
Do you know what it was
pretty
called?
grass.
Just to
Do you
be
have
clear,
any?
I'm back on the ship. I'm moving the ship towards where we're going. This conversation can keep happening, but I refuse to
Oh yeah,
like.
yeah. This is while we're moving.
Okay.
Do you have any like friends or family? Like any loved ones?
My house.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry for the loss.
That's alright. All things happen in good time.
Do you have any? I don't know if you've ever like been in like any fighty situations. Do you have any
Oh
like combat
yeah.
skills?
Oh yeah. I'm a fighter. I used to
Do
be.
you use?
I used to serve. I don't know. They had me some piece of paper or something. I think it was my money, but I
Oh,
served.
oh, like in an army?
I think so. There was a lot of whale time.
Yeah. Did you use like a swingy weapon?
What the fuck's a swingy?
Something sharp? I don't know if you know the words. Do you
Ah,
use
a spear.
spear?
Yeah.
What made you want to live in the whale?
I think the whale chose me.
So it tried to eat you, and you just
No,
stayed.
no, 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 no. It was a mutual trying to eat each other.
Oh, okay. Do you have a spear? Did that come up with you?
I think I left it in my house.
Okay, well we can get you in. Would you like if we say we're like about to go to war? Like, would you like want to fight with us?
Oh hell yeah!
Okay,
All right.
nice to meet you.
I'm gonna take
What
my
was-
bath now.
Yeah, you need it. What was your name again?
Ages.
Ages. Nice to meet you.
Ah, you as well. Goodbye.
Luth has enjoyed zero of this interaction.
How old does he look?
He looks old, man, like 50s, 60s. So old for
Old.
in a magical medieval time where people don't normally live past 40. Yeah, he's old. They haven't found the cure for the fucking chicken pox yet.
Okay, first of all, don't talk to Mallory like that. How dare you?
Yeah.
That guy's
Old.
hilarious.
Anyways, there's that.
I get big King Boomy energy.
You see the island as this conversation sort of progresses, quote unquote, in the distance. Let's see how to do this. Is there a handout for this one? Let's see. No, there isn't. Oh no. Alright. Your ship glides through the shallow waters of this paradise, and you make landfall on its pristine white beach without incident. The forests that stand before you are crowded with immense oak trees. The There was a noticeable lack of anything man-made in sight. A small herd of deer, curious and unafraid, make their way towards your vessel from the forest's edge. From everything that you guys have heard, this island is legendary in nature. Everyone knows about it. It is the heart of Thylia. There's creatures that seem to be mythical and powerful, unafraid of humans, and the heart of the island itself, where Thylia is said to rest, has almost a mystical energy about it.
Wow. Can I say hi to the deer?
They like look at you curiously, and they start trying to approach you.
Can I hold out a little snack?
They eat the snack and nibble on your
Oh.
fingies.
Yes.
Before we, as we're going towards the island, like on the last night before we get there, I'd like to cast a few spells, like nearing dawn, where we're all finished with our long rest.
Gotcha.
Okay. I've got some buffs to hand out. Hold on.
Buff.
I cast. I cast twice at 5th level as an extended spell. I target 3 people per cast, so this is targeted at every person in the party plus Honora. You gain 20 max hit points. I'm extending the spell so it lasts 16 hours. So for the full next adventuring day, if you just put where your hit point maximum is, if you just type in on your character sheet plus 20 in brackets like that, it will change your max HP so that your bar gets longer, but it won't just automatically change your number. So you can just add and remove that plus 20 in brackets whenever the spell runs out.
Neat.
Yeah.
This is on the character sheet or on the token?
On your character sheet.
Okay, cool. Thank you.
Okay. Then I'm gonna use 2 4th level spell slots to cast. Okay, wait a second. Yeah, I can use 2 4th level spell slots and 8 sorcery points to cast 2 twin spell death wards. No, I can't twin spell. I have to extend it spell. I need to extend it spell. Shit. Bit math. Panic. Extended spell death wards means 2 of them. I'm pretty sure I have enough points to do this all. Hold on. I think I can do 5. I can cast an extended death ward on all members of the party. I'm gonna have to leave a number out. So the first time you drop to 0 hit points over the next 16 hours, you don't instead. So Demetrius does the rounds in the cabin before everybody wakes up in the morning and just goes on a quick little spell casting spree.
Gives them all a little kiss on the cheek before they wake up.
Yeah, Billy Slee wakes up and it's like, what are you doing?
It's okay. I'm giving you gifts.
I'm giving you gifts.
Yeah.
Morning.
So for 16 hours, you have an additional 20 max HP, and you have death wards. So the first time you drop to 0 or get killed outright by something like power word kill or disintegrate, you drop to 1 HP instead.
Nice.
Neat.
That
Excellent.
would have been useful. Anyways, on the island itself, you sort of see pristine white beaches where you are currently you've docked the Ultras. You see a veritable orchards worth of different plants, notably these sort of cherry red apples on trees, sort of scattered amongst the forest, uh, olive trees, and the dense jungle. This sort of this overgrown wild steppe, completely natural yet feeling strangely comforting to look at. You also see dozens and dozens of animal tracks as close to the as from the beach onwards of different sizes, a little bit of everything, just sort of wandering around the island in complete peace.
I like it here. This is nice.
I'm
Keep walking. Go further in.
Uh, uh. Two.
Yeah.
We keep walking.
Let's walk.
All right. One or two. Pick one.
2.
As you progress through this, you don't see again. There's like nothing man-made. Everything about this island is natural. There's not even like a structure, a house of any kind. It is completely wild. One of you, or all of you, catch a glint of something golden, however. And standing perched atop a fallen tree is a large ram with the most beautiful golden fleece you'd ever seen. It looks at you, and then it bolts away deeper into the forest.
I think we're supposed to
Oh.
follow it.
my god.
Jason?
It's the golden fleece.
It's Cinderella.
Do we need that for some reason?
I'm pretty sure one of the like legendary item things that we can
That sounds
get
familiar.
is needs a golden fleece.
Gotcha.
Does that involve killing the animal? Because I don't want to do that.
You can
Maybe
fleece
just
an
like
ant.
shear
You
it.
could shear it, yeah.
You just shear it. Anyone have shears?
You can do that with a
No.
knife.
Yeah. God, you can tell when people just have never been out in the rural area before.
Yep. We don't have to
When
kill
do you
it.
think I grew up?
Do I just kill it? Like, do I just kill the sheep?
Farmers are murdering sheep for their wool. This is so unethical.
To be fair, I learned all of this information by watching historical documentaries.
I know that you could shear sheep, but Celine is just worried about like not wanting to harm anything on this island. Like I
Celine,
don't want to
all
have
I'm
to like in capturing it we hurt it somehow.
Celine, all I'm looking at is our next party member on the ship.
Oh my god, can we take it?
I feel like taking the ram is more. It will get us in more trouble than just taking the wool.
I just feel that Bullbug would really appreciate a friend.
I agree.
I feel like while we're here we need to be following LNT. Leave no trace. Leave nothing but footprints.
Volunteer.
All right. Do you progress?
I would like to, like, shearing the sheep sounds fun. Like that just sounds like a good time to lose. We can do that after we like see the heart, but
Yeah.
so we progress without chasing after the ram.
Where are you going exactly? So there's the big tree in this. Let me actually read you some description.
Instead,
This island has an unparalleled natural beauty. It appears to be covered in dense forest, most of which are ancient oak and fir trees that loom to great heights. The dense forest is broken occasionally by clearings covered in tall, golden grass, and at the very center of the island stands an enormous oak tree that towers more than 200 feet in the air. You can go towards the big tree, or you can
Yeah,
go hunt
big
some animals, or you can
big
look
tree.
up. Okay, you go to the big tree.
Big tree.
You
Tree.
pass your way into a clearing, and that tall golden grass, again, which stands about at knee height, surrounds this massive tree. It is ancient in all aspects, awe-inspiring. It has an aura, an energy about it that radiates calm and the warmth of a mother's embrace. As it towers over you, you are almost transfixed and dumbfounded. And the entire clearing is calm and quiet, save for the rustling of grass and a gentle breeze. The sky dotted with pale clouds, but the sun beaming ever so bright. You feel compelled, not in any malicious sense, but to place your hand upon one of its roots, if it so pleases you.
Is our hand on what?
You
Cut
should
out.
really hit the tree. I think it'll go cool.
Oh, I don't want to
I'm
hit.
slapping.
You're going to slap
Slap
that.
tree.
You're going to slap the tree.
Can I calculate how much spaghetti this could fit in the trunk of this tree?
Roll math, which is Arcana. It's not hollow, so you can't fit any spaghetti into it.
Good to know. Good to know. Yeah, I touched the tree.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Touch
Yes.
the tree.
Let me bring the ass on my mic closer to mine face. I'll light my evergreen candle for ambiance. Hold on.
Ambiance.
Luth, you first. Lost one. What is it that you so seek? Are you not far from home?
Home is on the ship that I came in. I only wish to make those near me happy.
An admirable gift. Befitting of a hero. Is that what you are?
That's what I'm trying to be.
Have you a question, perhaps? A query? A desire that burns deep in your heart?
I can't remember anything before, say, 2 weeks ago. That's not a question, but that's my curiosity.
Your soul has been tainted. Taken, perhaps. Or more like smothered. You are still there. All of you. If only you were to find it. Just hold fast to what you know.
Thank you.
May the winds favor your path, Luth.
And I stopped touching the tree.
Hi. Celine. Child of the forest, the last of her kind. What do you seek? Have you a query, question, or merely you seek solace in this cruel world?
I just wanted to say thank you for having us here. You have a beautiful island. I had some deer, some snacks before, and that brought me greater peace than I've known in many months. I guess I'm just wondering if we're doing the right thing, because I feel like we've been on this path, this destructive path, for so long that I've forgotten what it feels like to solve any of our problems without resorting to violence. But I know it's not something my people would have liked, but I also know that there's some people in this world that need to be stopped.
Are you thinking of the now, or are you thinking of what will be? Do you dream of a peaceful life, unfettered?
It's what I used to know, but I kind of like this exciting adventuring life. But I worry that it comes at the expense of a lot of lost lives.
Do you regret what you have done? And have you acted without reason, without cause?
I don't think so.
That is a good sign. You know what you are doing. You may not feel justified, but you consider what the end result is. To protect those who you care about, a new family forged in the fire of battle. There is nothing wrong with incitement. There's nothing wrong with chasing after risk. The fear and the danger comes in losing yourself in it, which you have not, because you still care, and you're doing this for a reason. But should you ever seek a quiet life, you are always welcome on the island, Celine.
This feels like a good place to retire. Are we doing the right thing with our plan to defeat Sidon?
I cannot speak to what my son has or has not done. Each of us have our own motives, independent as we are, much like you have your own motives, independent of your comrades. It's right if it makes you happy. And if it doesn't, then it is wrong. Morality is a skewed system. Nature does not abide by morality. Nature acts. There is an action, there is a reaction, but nothing attributed to it. What you are doing is exactly that. Your own actions. Nature will not care if you tie morality to it. The right thing is what you want.
Thank you. I take my hat off.
Else, or are we just going to move on with our lives?
Back on. And I ask, wait, can we take the ram? Is that okay?
If you can find her.
Thanks, love you. And like I say the love you without realizing, like there's something like in the back of my head that's like, this is very grandmotherly. So I'm just like, okay, love you, bye.
Are we
Wait.
trying to get this
Nice.
golden ram?
You can.
Does anyone else want to talk to the tree, or is everyone good? You don't have
I don't-
to. I'm just.
I don't think my internet can support it, and I'd really hate to be asking
fine right
questions,
now.
trying to have a conversation.
I mean,
It's very intermittent, and through all of your conversations with Kieran and with Gelmy, it was not comprehensible.
If that's what you want, then so be it.
I don't think Morgan has any questions to ask.
I'm gonna switch to mobile actually and see
Mobile.
and just use data because I don't want to miss an opportunity to talk to this tree.
Oh wait, actually,
No.
no.
Dean's like, fuck you, too late.
I just remembered that she's old.
Yeah, she's so old.
Can I touch the tree?
Are you sure you want to do that?
I mean, these two touched the tree and it was fine.
You explode into like 12 different chunks of Mordrin. Just
This
detonated.
is bullying.
This is homophobic.
This is homophobic. Thank you for
Correct.
bringing it up,
Get
Kelby.
off my island.
I like Thalia would be
hear me?
homophobic.
Yeah,
Yes.
Thalia is just like incredibly
Thank you.
homophobic. And ketamine, racist. It's a power couple.
Oh no.
Oh, I'm so upset right now.
Okay. Sorry.
I touched the tree.
Seeker, one so far from home. What brings
Morgan immediately
you?
starts crying. I am really horrible. Thank you for acknowledging that.
You are safe here, as long as you so desire. But when you need to return home, follow your heart and ask for the blessings of the earth.
My heart. Wait, I'm gonna write that down real fast. Oh my god. She gets out a notepad.
What is it that you seek? To know, to desire? Or are you content?
Do you know who I am?
A hero. Of battles long past, but not yet happened for you.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping you might be able to explain that.
What is it that you are asking?
Do you know why my timeline's like this?
Your timeline, your fate, is twisted because of your own will. You will do what must be done now, and you will go back and finish the job, for without you, there will be no past, no present, no future. Close the loop and save the world.
Do you know how I go back? Or when?
When is something you should already know. As for how, that's something deep within you.
Hey. Thank you. I really like your island. It's really nice here.
You are welcome anytime.
Hey, goodbye.
Goodbye.
It felt like a phone call. I wasn't sure how to end it.
You just take your hand off the tree. It is like a phone call.
Well, I didn't want her to be like, oh, she's rude. She hung up on me.
Get the fuck off my island, you rude bitch.
No.
Free Branch just comes and flicks you.
Whomping Willow style. Just yeets. Okay. Anyone else? Or can we burn this island to the ground?
Tree.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yes.
Touch the tree.
Touch the tree.
Wise one, born of steel and flesh, What is it that you seek?
My purpose, I suppose. I listen. Uh, I want to know. Do you know my mother figure? No one seems to know anything, and you seem very wise and very smart and very knowledgeable. And I would
You
very
might
much
have
like
to
to.
take your phone off speaker mode.
Okay.
I'm sorry. It just sounds. I genuinely can't hear what you're saying.
You sound a little muffled.
Yeah.
Very
Let me
muffled.
try
Yeah.
something else. Bah.
Please hold.
How now?
That is much better.
Okay.
I think you are grabbing the wrong route.
Oh no. I
That
place my.
connection.
I remove my hand and put my hand somewhere else on the trunk.
Ah.
Hello,
now I
hello. Can you hear me
you.
now?
You are clear. Go ahead. What is it that you seek?
I would really add a knowledge, quite frankly. No one seems to know who my mother was, or supposed mother really was, and what her purpose was. And I was hoping you might be able to put me on the right path to finding answers. I don't expect you to know everything, but you are quite wise.
Purpose would be something that one gives themselves. As if you're asking if she is a divine envoy, that is known. Her actions are her own. Purpose is unknown to me. But she has existed as a spectre, a parasite, from beyond the veil. It is unclear what her intent is, but you would not have been the first. Nor will I assume the last. Host to an ancient soul.
Did you say host to an ancient soul?
It also said parasite.
Yeah, I got that one. Parasite from beyond the veil, host to an ancient soul. Okay. Okay. Well, that's. When you say beyond the veil, do you mean beyond this world?
Indeed, she is not native to our lands. She has dodged my husband's reaching grasp and has snuck her way into our land. To do what? I know not. But since you have failed her, I suppose, it is only fitting that she moves on to a new host.
Interesting. Okay. Well, thank you. I suppose. You're pretty incredible. Thanks for all that you've done. Yeah. How do I end this? Let me just say
Red
goodbye.
phone button on the bottom right.
Oh, on the okay. Thank you. Bye bye now. I remove my hand.
Okay.
I will touch the tree.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Yes.
Everyone
Okay.
touches the tree.
Fireborn, one king of ash to come. What is it that you seek?
There is a woman on our ship, someone we rescued. She has lost her memories, does not remember from whence she came. All she carries is a map of a land we do not recognize, have never seen before. Is she from someplace else? Someplace outside? Like how the Dragonlords arrived in Thylia?
Indeed, you are quite astute. She is a foreigner. Much like you, she rides upon a winged beast. Much different in nature, though. And now, crash-landed, abandoned, she is lost, and her memories have lost her. Should she know her purpose, she could pierce the veil and return home. But she is not native. But she is welcome here, as everyone is.
You said her memories couldn't find her. Are they something we could retrieve? Something we could seek out?
Locked deep within her own mind, it will reveal itself in due time. Lest you dive in yourself and retrieve what has once been lost.
Very well. Thank you, Great Grandma. Okay, I'm gonna hang up the phone now. Bye-bye.
Is that everybody? Great!
Nora touches the tree.
Who?
Nora.
Out of character, Luke does not know a lot, but like, does Kyra touch the tree? Does she take this opportunity to talk to her mom?
Oh, she's been talking to the tree for like the past 20 minutes.
Okay, good.
She's kind of sitting on the other side just with a happy smile on her face. Just
cute.
sitting. Actually, she's leaning against it.
I think Anora should touch the tree.
Do you want to ask for Anora, or do you want to just know that something happened and it will reveal itself in due time?
Second one.
Anora touches the tree. She explodes into a million Anora-sized pieces.
You said in due time. That was immediately.
Trees live on a different time scale.
A million Anora-sized pieces.
She duplicates.
Terrifying.
The island is flooded with bodies.
You think Alan's internet is struggling now?
The ping.
Oh no. God.
Anyways, Anora places her hand on the trunk. And almost immediately her face is sort of scrunched up in discomfort or displeasure or some sort of twisted emotion. Nothing serious, but this goes on for several minutes. And she releases her hand. And she says, "Huh. I'm gonna need to process that." She starts walking back towards the ship.
I don't think we're done yet.
Anora has just unlocked a personal quest.
I hope you guys have time for more plot. You won't. You don't have to make a choice.
If that's everybody, I would love to hunt that.
Touches the tree.
Get out of here. He's not even here. Fuck him. I would love to hunt the golden ram.
What kind of region is this?
What kind of region? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
It's forest, jungly, perhaps.
All right.
Is your
I'm
terrain
fairly-
perhaps your favorite?
Yeah, so I've got this. This should theoretically help us in some way. We can't get lost by magical means. Difficult terrain doesn't slow us down. We are alert to danger. While tracking other creatures, you also learn their exact number, their sizes, and how long ago they passed through an area.
You said jungle is also your favorite.
Mountain, forest, and coast are
Forest will count. I need you to roll me a survival check with advantage.
Ah. It's a 23.
Nice.
You find the tracks of a great beastie. However, you notice that this beastie has claws, as you appear to have found an abnormally sized lion. You could follow these tracks, but you don't see any sight of the ram. Wherever the ram went, it is vanished from your immediate sight. But it is
Okay,
a big. There's what?
No, keep going.
There's a big fucking lion on this island somewhere.
Okay.
Ooh.
I share that information with the group. So I guess my thought would be if we hunt the lion may be hunting the
Bless
ram.
you.
If we hunt, yes, bless you. If we hunt the lion, then we may also find the ram. Would be my thought.
On board.
I can confirm that with commune with nature.
You can?
Yeah, specifically commune with nature. Gains knowledge of up to 3 facts of your choice about any of the following subjects as they relate to the area. And animals is one of the things that are on there.
What are you confirming?
Well, I get up to 3, so I would like facts about the about the golden ram, maybe its location. And then just out of curiosity, the powerful celestials part, because I know it's all powerful, but I'm just curious if there's any more in that. And then safe drinking water, because I'd imagine that might be where the ram is if I can't find out.
All the water on this island is safe and pure to drink. There is no powerful celestials on this island. There's nothing of the sort. The air is permeated with a thick magic, but it's not celestial in nature. It's very natural, emanating from the great tree itself. The ram is... You get the briefest glimpse of its exact location, but it is fast. It is moving like rapidly around the island. You could track it for sure, but you can't pinpoint its location because it doesn't seem to be staying still for more than 5 minutes.
Gotcha. So even if we knew where we were, by the time we got there, it'd be somewhere else.
So you would have to track its tracks per se, but it seems to be particularly light on its feet.
Do I are these? Is it random? Is it like going in between bodies of water? Or is it like I don't know if I know that.
To be a little random. It's wherever the ram
Okay.
wants to go, but you haven't seen it stay still long enough for a place for it to call like a home or a nest or a resting place.
Okay.
At least not this
So
time of
it's-
day.
So it seems like we could either wait for night, maybe it falls asleep, or we could attract it to us. It seems to just be going wherever the hell it wants. This giant lion is as good a start as any.
So you've spent an hour sort of sorting through this island so far. You've been on the island for an hour. There's your morning.
Would you like to?
Yeah,
Would
I
anybody
think-
like to find this Nemean lion? I mean, this big lion.
I think that we hunt the. I still think that we go after the lion.
Mhm.
Leon, Leon, Lao.
Yeah, that sounds good. We've got an hour. Let's use it by wrestling a line.
All right,
Let's do it.
Who's doing the tracking?
Do I still? Can I? How much? Like, can I continue that advantage? With because of
Not
the
for
forest and the other side,
this one. I just need you to roll me a d4.
a 1d4.
A 1d4.
Yeah. Okay. I got a 4.
This lion is elusive. It takes you 5 hours to follow it all across the island. It appears to be hunting something, but it's moving at a clipped pace. It's been 6 hours, but still, you finally see a shining golden hide of this gigantic lion as it's stalking something through the underbrush, but it has not noticed you yet.
Okay. Have we been able to see what it's? Have there been tracks of what it is hunting?
Not that you can see, because you've been following the tracks of the lion, but whatever it's been chasing is not easily apparent.
And we can see the lion in the distance.
There's it's a gold lion, baby. Gold lion. La la la.
Syl turns to Flexi and whispers, "Can you smell anything besides this lion?"
I would like to roll for sniff. If I can roll for sniff, I rolled a 21.
It smells like lion.
Sad.
I lean back and I'd be lying if I could.
I mean, there's a
So-
myriad of other scents, but it's just like normal animal. Like it smells maybe like a wild boar.
Gotcha.
Okay, thanks, and nice, a good joke there.
Thank you. My nose is telling me that it smells like a wild boar.
Okay, so maybe not the golden fleece, but at least something, or the golden ram. Sorry.
The
Okay.
damn.
Celine,
What
we are fastly approaching me attacking this line. What would you like to do?
Beat the shit
Wait.
out of it.
Why are you gonna attack it?
I feel like we should not attack this lion.
Well, I'm happy I brought it up because I'm quickly approaching fighting this line.
It's okay. He has a stat block. It's okay.
Look at him. He's look at the disrespect. No, I'm bringing this up before Dean goes. Now roll for initiative.
Why wouldn't we attack the lion?
Why would we attack the lion?
Yeah, I'm like getting the sense that like I agree with the leave no trace policy.
I also just don't wait. I don't understand why we would attack it. What benefit does that give us?
I mean, that's a
Do
fair
you
point. We
know
are
how
trying
much
to.
that pelt would sell for? Kyro's like drooling at the thought of it.
Okay. But we don't need a lion pelt for
Yeah.
We need
anything.
golden fleece, so we still need to track down the lamb, the lamb.
Yeah.
But
Ram.
yeah,
The thing.
ram, what, lamb, yeah. But I guess. Well, then why did we spend 5 hours tracking down the lion?
Because I thought, I should say, that the lion might be pursuing the ram and not something else.
Okay, so then can we see the ram tracks nearby and then like try to get ahead of the lion and follow him?
You can try to survival check if it so pleases you, but
Yeah, do that.
Can I give Syl advantage with my with nature bullshit?
sure.
Here we go, survival again.
Windy.
Can I use my inspiration?
Yeah, you can, baby.
All right, 15.
I got a 16.
You easily find the tracks of the wild boar that it is following, but that's it. You basically, now that you're focusing on it, you can no longer see the lion's tracks. Like these mythical beasts are very, very stealthy. At this point,
What?
Were you about to say something?
I
Yes,
need
I
you to
think.
roll perception.
Okay.
Oh.
Who's rolling?
We heard at this point.
You
Yeah.
all die.
No.
Nice sniff.
Yeah.
Ah.
Uh-oh.
Okay. Everyone but Demetrius and Celine, you hear the roar of a ferocious lion in the distance. Not the one you're following, but something large.
Like larger than this line, than this gold line.
It sounds big. It's either big or there's several of them joining in force.
Like, do we have the sense that we're about to be ambushed? Are they like around us?
Not yet. But the hunt is on.
They're hunting us?
Can I roll insight to see if if they're on our tracks?
Sure. Roll insight. To vibe check the nature. Oh, my legs are so sore. Nah, you're
7.
fine. What would you like to do next? Do you want to continue hunting this lion?
Well, it seems like we've gone off track, off of the ram.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because if the lion's not hunting the ram, then we are
Then
on
this
the
is
wrong
the
track.
time. Yeah.
Can I wild shape into a lion?
E. I think you can.
Yeah.
Can I send Mark to go investigate the roar?
Yeah,
Mark.
have Mark roll perception.
Okay.
I hate it.
I'm never gonna remember who that is.
Markiplier, the famous
Like, who's
YouTuber.
Mark?
Marky Mark.
Mark got an 8.
He cannot see through the trees. Its forest is dense, so from a bird's eye view, it's almost impossible to see into it.
But he has dark vision.
Does he have leaf vision?
I'm
I
kidding.
think not.
He does have. He actually has advantage on perception checks that rely on sight. He's keen sight, so it's actually a 15.
Ooh. Yeah, you guys are surrounded by lions.
I am lion.
Hunted?
Aaron has turned traitor.
She
I am
bites
lion.
your friends.
No.
Can I go on and talk to it?
We're not playing this game right yet. Okay. Are you sure you want to do that?
Yeah.
Before she does that, Morgan's shadow stepping up into the trees.
Are you sure you want to do that?
Why do you make it sound like that's a bad idea? That's a good idea.
All right.
Mallory, did you know that lions can climb?
I didn't know that. That's upsetting.
Mallory, what's your passive perception?
Oh no.
All right, think about what you're going to say. You're going to have a dialogue.
What?
Not you.
With
Not you. You can't
who?
speak lion. Talking to the other lion. God. Get in your fucking
Mark.
tree.
tree. Can I see all the lions now that I'm in the tree?
No. What's your passive perception?
12.
I don't know if that's something the character sheet shows. It would be, I think it's 8 plus your proficiency in perception.
It's on your character sheet at the bottom
Oh,
of the skills.
Oh, okay.
It's 12.
Gotcha.
No, you do not see the lions.
See the what?
Until you
Can I
teleport right in front of one. And it's sort of just staring at you.
In the tree?
Yeah.
What?
You
Okay,
sort of look
teleport
around
back
and you
down.
see several pairs of glowing eyes watching you.
Great. I go back and I say, there's lions in all the trees.
Jesus Christ, they're in the trees!
I don't know why they're in the trees.
These lions are Vietnamese.
Celine, you transform into a lion, but you don't see any of them. You can sort of sense them and smell them, but they're just on the edge of periphery. They're not making themselves physically known.
It's because they're in the trees.
Okay. Can I sense their intent?
Murder. Hundi. They're really just going off of base instincts.
Yeah. Yeah.
But they don't make any moves. And you can't see them unless you're really looking for them.
I think maybe I don't know. I'm wondering if we can just like ignore them and keep looking for Ram until they decide to pounce. Can I sniff around and see if I can get a sense of where there might be a ram?
Roll
Or any other
survival, then. No, not many. No, unfortunately not.
Oh, the lion has advantage on perception checks that rely on smell.
23 is not enough.
Are there any other creatures around
Lions.
other than the lions?
The big lion. And the wild boars. Lots of small critters, snakes, rabbits, like the stuff you'd find in a forest. Squirrels. Lots of squirrels. No
I'm
nut
wondering
November.
if we could catch a wild boar, then we could give it to the lions and they'll leave us alone. How many lions are there?
Nine lions. One
What?
of which is 9 lions.
Oh.
One of which is much lioner than the rest.
If I shout out a hello there, do I get a response?
No, unfortunately not. They are intent on not being perceived.
Okay. Then can we keep walking?
You
And I
can.
just I like nod to the party to follow.
Okay. Where are you going? Are you
I'm gonna
following-
ritual cast speak with animals so that if I need to translate for Celine, I can.
Okay.
Just go walk
10
away from the
minutes
lions.
casting this. Nothing
if I could-
happens, but you still feel them watching you.
I just want to walk around and see if I can sniff around for Ram.
Roll another check, but if you keep failing, we're gonna move time forward.
Another survival, or should
Either or.
I +1? I always forget. So for perception, am I following my stats or the lines?
Your stats. Wisdom,
Okay.
charisma, intelligence. You use your own.
Boop.
The like body stats you use. The
That is
shaped
not
beast.
enough to sense this ram. It's been 6 hours. Actually, no, technically it's been 7. Yeah, 7 hours since night has fallen. The forest gets dark.
Oh no.
Guys, I don't know if I guess I turned to Flexi and I'm like, I don't know about this. I don't know if we're gonna find him. I feel like it's gonna get trickier in the dark.
I reiterate exactly with the
He froze. I froze.
I thought he was just pausing and then he didn't.
Oh no.
Remember,
It's not just me.
There you are.
I translate.
I'm not feeling great.
Agreed. How do
Did
we
you just
get out
like
of this?
fall asleep?
I am sleeping. I've been asleep this entire time.
He's bored. He's bored
You are
with us.
all my fever dream.
Whoa.
Whoa. I don't know how I feel about that.
And when I wait, you're just gonna vanish. Anyways, what do your characters want to do?
Can we get out of this situation without killing all of these lions?
I mean, they aren't doing anything to you. They're just watching.
Then let's go back to like the main trail, maybe back to the ship.
Yeah,
You can
I
get back to the ship, but there is no trail.
I am a natural explorer.
still finds a trail where there is none.
A game path.
I know what natural explorer you have.
Let me show you again.
Oh, I have dark vision.
I actually don't sleep.
I'm gonna eat you first.
Do we make it back to the ship or no?
I haven't decided yet. Hold on. How about you roll me a d20? Odds or evens for lions?
Evens.
Evens for lions?
Evens for lions.
Roll d20.
Lions.
It's lion time. Ho 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 ho. Ow, my back. Oh my god. Lion. 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 Oh, that's a big lion. Shrinky dinky, that bitch. Or made this one bigger.
Oh yay.
No.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, gamers. As you're making your way back to there, you just cross the edge of the forest, and as you step onto the sandy white beach, you hear a rustle in the leaves and something pounces at you. I need you all to roll for initiative.
I'm sorry, Dean. It didn't put me in the thingy.
And
And I
whose
got
fault is
to-
that?
It's probably mine.
I'm going to roll for the lions now. The blue ones. Blue lion. They're all going to be the same because I don't care. Let's do this. Is everyone in?
Yes.
Minus Kyra, but she's going to do the same thing she always does because that's all she can safely do. Kyra.
Kyra ever get bored of singing the Song of Heroism?
Yeah, she's a little biffed, but she also knows that you'll die otherwise, so she doesn't mind.
Well,
Does she like
yeah.
do riffs on it?
She riffs every single time. Sometimes it's a bit obnoxious. It's like a have you ever seen that really weird high school performance of Legally Blonde that's like infamous? I will
No.
find it, and I will send it to you.
Oh,
Because
please
it's like
send
it's
it.
peak high school theater, and it's like I don't know how to describe it. As in when everyone thinks you're the hottest shit in the world, but you're like 16, and your voice is still developing. It's great.
Classic.
Let's get it on. Oh, the Son of Heroism. All right, Morden.
Yes. Sorry. Haley just texted me that her mom is coming to my apartment. Yikes. She is not clean. Okay. I'm ready. I don't want to. Can I like pause my turn or something?
Yeah.
I mean, I just don't want to hit them.
Oh yeah, you
I
don't
guess
have to do anything.
They already pounced on us.
They are pouncing. It's your turn. No, they're lower in the initiative order, so you get to respond. But they are making the first move.
They are clearly attacking us.
They are trying to rip your juggies out. Your juggy love dogs.
Okay.
Not the juggies.
Okay. That's not great. I don't love that. I guess. Yeah, how close are they together?
1 mile is 1 foot. Because I can't be bothered.
Okay.
Okay. That's
Actually
fine.
not. That's actually pretty accurate. Nice. Nice. Jesus Christ, that lion's 10 miles wide. Oh!
What is the distance of 15 feet? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna use my spear to cast Spirit Guardians. I don't have I don't have it in my character sheet, so I'm copying and then I'm also gonna like I'm gonna move like wait, sorry, let me do some math.
Put on a feeling.
I'm gonna very big, is it? Okay.
Rawr.
I'm gonna shadow step over here, and then I can hit these 3 lions.
So they must make wisdom saving throws or else explode. Wisdom! Wisdom! Yeah.
I figured they weren't very smart.
A 9, a 16, and a 20.
What would my what would the save CP for this?
That's a great question. Let me look at the thing. Let me look at the thing. Save DC 16 flat.
I see. Okay. Does a meeting pass?
I don't remember how I rolled this last time for saves. I think median is a pass. Or median, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's always
That's
meet
right.
or beat.
Oh, that's really upsetting.
They
Okay.
take half damage then. Ha 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 ha. Please roll your damage.
It's not
Oh,
even
damage.
good.
So the
Oh.
first one takes all the damage. Oh no.
Can I re-roll the 2 with the Song of Heroism?
You can!
Yeah. So 6 plus 7 is 13, so 16.
Very good. And the others take 8. How dramatic, isn't it? Okay. Next. Syl, what do you want to do? We're surrounded by clowns.
They are. You said a mile's a foot.
Miles of foot.
Nah. Okay. I think. Okay. I know we've talked about this before. I can only use the chakram technique once for, like, as an action, right? I
It
can't.
is an action. It is a full action to do the special attack.
Right. And I can't make this attack with 2 chakram
No.
and have it. Right.
Because you would need to be hasted to do that.
Right. I think I will do, well, yeah, I think I'm going to do that, though. I'm going to throw a chakram at this one. Range attack with my chakram. If your attack hits any number of additional within 10 feet, must make a dexterity. Okay, yeah. I'm going to press a button on my bow, transform it quickly into 2 chakram, and I throw one of them at this guy, and here's my attack. Ooh, sad.
That does not hit.
Unfortunate. I will stay where I'm at. Actually, that's a lie. I'm going to cast Hunter's Mark on
I
the
think
big golden.
Isn't it a
boy.
bonus action to transform your weapon?
Oh, that's a good question. I will have to look. Well, let's, for the sake of moving things along, assume that it is and that I cannot do this. I will look, though. My turn's over, though.
It is a bonus action. Okay. Next. Lose.
Must you yell at me like that?
Fear.
I'm going to plot myself in here with 30 feet of movement.
Okay.
And then da 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 da. I would like to use. You know what? I'll save that. I think I'll just whack. I'm going to rage, and then I will recklessly attack and great weapon mastery and all that pretty shit. And I will attack this lion first.
Okay.
23.
Okay.
And then that's 16 plus 13. That's 29 damage. And then I will attack again.
He exploded.
14. What?
He exploded from the first hit.
Oh wow. Okay, nice. And then I will. Oh wait, this one was weaker. Oh, I'll attack this one next then. 14.
That hits.
And then 26 damage.
He explodes.
No!
You're just like cutting heads off left and right.
There's blood upon the sacred ground.
Alright.
Me too.
and then I'm going to use my bonus action to swing
To
this line
rage
with
that you
this.
already did.
Oh, you're right. Fuck you,
Not,
Dean.
not this
All
turn.
right.
Not this turn.
That's the end of my turn.
Okay. Thank you. Phosphorus.
Oh,
Little Bobby
Phosphor-
Dragon.
Phosphorus is gonna dart her way over here and then use her breath weapon.
Her
Her
breath.
little fire, her little line of fire. I'm gonna try to catch these two lions.
You are?
Yes.
Okay.
It is a DC 11 dexterity saving throw.
They've passed.
Okay, they take half damage, half of
Okay.
15.
8.
And then Phosphorus is going to spend the rest of her 60 feet of fly speed to fly straight up into the air.
Okay. Next. La Lion, it's me! They're going for you, Sil, and Tyra, and Celine, and this one's going for Luth, and this one's also going for Luth, and this one's going for Nora, and this one's gonna stand back and do nothing. So, in order,
Speaking
we
of,
have.
no one rolled for Nora, so I'll roll for her right now.
Oh no, she's gonna die.
And
Great, she rolled a 5 anyways.
Yeah, the two lions that approached Morgren need to roll for the spirits. For
They both fail.
Spirit Guardians
How
damage.
much damage do they take, Morgan Order?
She's away.
Thank you, Demetrius.
Oh, she's back.
I gotta look. I'm sorry. Spirit Guardians isn't my.
What?
3d8.
Oh, do I re-roll or do they take the same damage?
I don't care. Whatever you want.
They could take the same damage. I think it was 6 plus. It was 16.
Okay. 16. Bam.
Thank you, Dale.
A bam. A bam. A bam. Okay, these two are have Luth. Luth, I need you to make 2 strength saving throws. Whoops, sorry, wrong one. It's I'll just do that. They both miss.
So you still need the strength saving throws?
Just no, you do not. You are good. You are good.
Okay.
The one
Okay.
against Sil though. That's going to be a 13, which does that hit?
Against AC? No.
Okay. Use Tyra, which misses, and one against Celine with a 23 hit you, Celine.
Yes.
All right, I need you to make a strength saving throw as well, as you are whapped for 7.
Boop 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 boop. Beep boop beep boop pop boop. Beep
Beep
boop
beep boom, bing bing boom.
beep pop. I'm lying. That's an 8.
You are thrown to the ground, knocked prone, and he immediately sinks his teethies into your neck. Tries to, at least.
No.
With an 11, so he misses. Next, Celine, it's your turn. You are pinned to the ground by this big long.
What's the dealio with the golden lion? Does he look smart?
Yeah.
Can I be like, hello, sir? I actually don't know what I want to say. Can I? I don't know what to say to him. I guess I'll just be like, hello, golden lion. We didn't mean to intrude in your space. We're really bummed that you're trying to kill us right now. We don't want to hurt anyone.
But I want to hurt you.
Okay, we're gonna keep killing your lions then.
So be it.
Sorry for your loss.
Sorry for your loss.
Okay, 2 of your lions already dead. That's okay.
Wah ha 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 ha. He twirls his little mustache.
With what thumbs?
With his claws! He's doing claw.
What do I have to do to be able to stand up?
You must. Well, you were. I don't think you're restrained or anything. You were just prone. You use half your movement to stand up.
Okay.
It's time to start drinking, everybody. It's almost 3 p.m.
Okay. I'm gonna stand up and I'm going to try to bite
La la la
the
la la la
lion.
la. Elmo's world, that does not hit.
I didn't
Wait.
roll.
Ah, it was my roll. Ho ho ho. He. Ha ha. I'm going crazy. I am very sorry, but I'm not.
It won't. Why won't it let me open up the dice roller? Oh, because it's open already.
Oh, I'll see. Well, that's how it is, isn't it? So,
8
but-
is plus 5 to hit. Oh, the lion has advantage on an attack roll against a creature if at least one of the lion's allies is within 5 feet of the creature.
Oh,
Do I have
thank you for reminding me. All of those lions attacks should have had advantage. Thank you. But yes, you also have advantage.
Okay.
Die. That's a hit. Please roll your damage.
Well, 1d8 plus 3. 8.
That's some good damage right there, Jimmy.
That's me
Next.
turn.
Der.
Dermertrix?
Square.
Squares, not circles. I cast slow.
Slow.
So anybody, all of the lions in this box, I think I can hit like that one, that one, that one,
Sure,
that one,
we'll
and
say
the golden
yes.
lion.
Yeah.
Okay. Yee. I need them all to make wisdom.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1,
Wisdoms.
2, 3, 4. Left to right. What's the save?
It is 16.
So fail,
One
pass,
passes.
fail. I'm gonna
And-
make
and-
them slow. What's up?
Oh. And the golden boy?
He's gonna roll next. Let me do the baby lions first.
Mhm.
Where there? I lost the snail. I'm sorry. Give me a second. Can you post what that does?
Yes.
The
Yes. hold on.
golden lion
Damn it.
passes.
Fuck you.
Fuck you, he says in lion, which Kieran understands.
Their speed is halved. They have -2 to their AC and Dex saves. They can't use reactions. They can't use an action and a bonus action in a turn. They can only attack once per turn, and their spellcasting has effects because, as we all know, lions like to cast spells.
Oh yeah, this one's about to shoot fireball. Don't worry.
Yep. Okay, I'm just gonna stand around them.
The big lion is going to leap. He's going to run. He's going to jump over everyone's head and go for your throat.
No.
He leap, he soar, he go. He almost knocks over Bark.
Can we take? I'm so sorry. Can we take attacks? I mean, I can't. But can we take attacks of opportunity if he's coming into
No.
our base?
Not unless
Not
you
if
have a
he's-
feat.
Yeah.
Entering, no. Leaving, yes. But there's also a feat that lets you do that. This one's going to try and bite you, Dale, with a 21. Actually, that's a critical because he's an ally within X amount of feet.
What? What?
Yep.
No.
So that's going to be, hold on, let me do some math real quick, because there's a stipulate, because he's magical, right? This is a magical line. You take 40 points of piercing damage.
What?
I need you to make a strength saving throw to not get knocked over. Sorry, not 40, my bad. You take 32 points of piercing damage. Slashing, actually,
Okay.
technically. Alright, roll your
Oh,
strength
okay.
save to not get knocked over.
Hold up. No.
You are now on the ground. The lion goes for your juggy.
Can you reroll?
I
You
would
can.
rather hold on. Oh, nope, that's good. Okay, I don't need to reroll. Well, I don't know what the. Yeah, I'll reroll the strength save. Does a 5 pass?
No, you are on the
I only
ground.
have a +0.
Does the 20 hit you?
Yes.
All right, you take 40 points of piercing damage as he sinks his jaws into your juddy.
How many?
40.
Well, why?
Wait, no, not 40. My bad.
I was gonna say that's more than the crit.
32.
What the heck?
Right? No, 24. It's 24. It's 24. I can't do math.
What are you doing to me, man?
I'm trying to kill you. I'm going to kill you. This time for good. Die. And that is the lion's turn. Anyways. Honora. There's a big fucking lion. What are you going to do? Oh, no. Oh, is someone going to play her, or do you want me to play her? I forgot to ask.
That's a good question. I wasn't.
It'll make it easier for Dean. Honora will attack a smaller line behind.
I appreciate it.
And one. I think she also has extra attack. Yes, it's been having extra attack too.
Those both hit, please. Roll damage.
Sounds nice. 1, 2. 11 plus 10, 21.
21 damage. Good hits on the lion. He is hurted. Next, Mordrin.
It's me! Okay. First things first. Morgan's gonna pull her little cloak out of her bag and flip it to the Cloak of War!
War!
I'll post it in the... Yeah, I don't think it really matters for anybody else. And then Morgan's also going to spend a key point using Step of the Wind to disengage from these bad boys. And having seen this goddamn lion maul her friend Demetrius, she's gonna... Wait, I gotta check if I can do this math. I sure can. She's gonna shadow step. Nope, because that's a bonus action. She'll just run. Over here, they're whacking him.
You used your action already.
Right. Just running over there to be ready for next time.
Tyra's gonna sing the Song of Heroism still. It's your turn.
I'm whacking with my chakram. I'm gonna whack
do you
this
whack?
lion.
Okay.
Special whack or normal whack?
Normal whack.
Whack away.
Technically, it's a ranged. I'm pretty sure the chakram technique is a ranged attack, and they're very
Correct.
close to me.
Correct.
So
Correct.
not special whack. Whack 1.
That's a good whack. Whack away.
That's 8. And then I would like to attack again with my extra attack.
Do it, you won't.
A 12?
That's a hit! Roll your damage!
So 18 total slashing on this lion.
This lion explodes!
Yeah.
Wow. And then Mark is going to attack this slowed one. He's going to dive down and he's going to... is it... Hey, one of these is... Talons. He's going to attack with his talons.
Hey, long.
He rolled a 10.
That's a hit! Because he slowed!
Excellent. 10 slashing. And he cannot think. He can't make attacks of opportunity anymore. Not that we need it, but that's fine.
Oh, dang! He takes the damage!
That's my turn.
Next.
Dean, I'm so sorry. I just am not really sure how Spirit Guardians work. They follow
Yes,
me,
they
right?
should all take it. Yes, they should. I just don't remember what the spell says. Is it when they enter for the first time?
Let me repaste it. I think it's
I see it. Enters the area for the first time or starts his turn there. So those have all entered their turn for the first time. So they must all make damage save.
including also the 2 lions that I
Yeah,
was
so that was
next
on
to.
your turn. So please roll their normal wisdom save. Thank you, thank you, thank you. 1, 2 for those 2. They both fail. Please roll your damage. I'm pretty sure if you don't keep the same damage, yes.
Yeah, if I could.
They all
16.
explode.
Ow!
And these ones all enter for it's the big lion and the baby lion that enter for the first time, so they're gonna make a wisdom saving throw. The baby lion's gonna make a wisdom saving throw. He's on a 17, so he's gonna take half damage, which is gonna be 8, which means he still explodes. The big lion is going to get a 13, which is gonna fail, so he's gonna take the full 16 damage. Yes.
I'm so sorry to hop in. I just remembered that I had them and that they followed me.
The golden lion no longer has stats. I don't know what happened to him.
Oh no!
La la lion, la la lion. Where's his numbers? Jimmy.
Where's his numbers?
I see it's already dead. Battle over. Good job, guys.
Yeah, zero hit points.
Woo!
Demetrius, I'm so sorry that he knocked you over. That was so mean.
It's fine.
Yeah, just
I have hit points.
lose.
No, Phosphorus didn't go.
Then
You bitch.
go.
Phosphorus is gonna swoop down and try to bite this lion.
Who's Jingle Jangling in my good Christian household?
That's
That's
a
a
21
hit.
hit. How do I roll damage? Do I hit this?
Wait,
10.
what is he biting?
This lion.
That lion explodes.
Yay! Phosphorus swoops back up, having done something.
First blood. All right, Luth.
And then I start swinging again. I would like to. Oh God, I
Started
can't really
blast.
do that. I was gonna use one of my charges, but then it's gonna fucking make everyone go prone. I am going to just swing and hit, and I am looking at a Norris sheet. There we go. 1, 2. God, that crit's gonna feel real good when I do that math. Oh, that's so funny. Look at him. He rolled 2 1s on the crit. Wait, don't I have brutal
Heroism.
crit? No, I don't have brutal crit. I do have
That's
brutal
at level
crit.
16 or something. No, you
I
should
have
have
brutal
12.
something.
Brutal
Hold on.
critical. Maybe you should just feel your hands to make sure they're still
It is.
there.
It's 9th level,
9th level.
I think.
Anyways, I'm not. Oh yeah, here it is. You can roll 1 additional weapon damage die. Oh, okay. I will roll it if it matters. So
It will.
13 plus 14 is 27 plus 2, that's 29. 35. And then the second hit, does a 19 hit?
Yeah, baby. 35 for the first one.
35. Okay, so then 8 plus 13, that's 21. And then I'm going to swing with my axe in the other hand. 7 to hit.
Oh.
I'm going to re-roll
What
with
was
Song
the
of
second
Heroism.
What was the damage for your second hit?
21.
Okay.
And now I'm gonna re-roll
Reroll.
with Song of
Do
Heroism.
it. You won't.
17 to hit.
That's a hit. Please roll your damage.
That would be 13 plus 15, 28.
And
at this point, Luth is just with a giant maul in one hand and a giant Xander's axe in the other, and he's just.
The lion almost explodes, but it does not, because it's still alive. Next, it
Well.
is the lion's turns.
There are
Oh.
2.
One attack on Kyra and one attack on Celine. This one's just going to be a chomp. 18 on Kyra, which does not hit, and a 7 on Celine, which does not hit. Celine, it's your turn.
I wanna chomp.
Chomp away.
Chomp away. 21.
21 to hit. That's a hit. Please roll 10 more.
8.
Which one are you biting?
This one. This one.
8 damage. Good. Demetrius. I'm losing my mind, Jesus.
Fuck you.
Oh, okay. That is a spell.
Mhm.
He does need to roll because he has 2 hit points, so he explodes quite viscerally.
How about the other 2 lions?
They also, even if they pass, they explode. Well, actually, this one might survive. Hold on. He has made a dex throw.
Yes, he has
Yeah.
-2 because he is
He
slowed.
explodes!
Nice.
Wait, do I have a lightning effect? Let's find out. I don't have a lightning effect, do I? I have water. Pew pew.
Perfect. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That was entirely unnecessary, but makes me feel good.
Custom
of you.
effects. Ooh. Oh no, that's dangerous.
If you'll excuse,
Okay.
if you'll
The
excuse me, I'm
lions.
going to try to put my blood back inside my body.
The doctor said the bleeding's internal, so it's okay. That's where it's supposed to be. You guys have won. The corpses of these lions litter the floor of the forest. It's like Christmas, because it's red and green everywhere. You guys are winners. Congrats.
This was a fight we didn't want.
Oh, I know.
Right, but now, because the lions chose the fight and not us, we get to feel good about ourselves.
Feel great.
You
I
actually
don't
did.
know.
You
Morgan
absolutely
heard
eviscerated
Celine
them.
say all that stuff about violence, and now she's feeling bad. This didn't feel good.
You can always go and talk to the tree again.
Luth, how do you make your numbers blue? You magician.
So I am testing to make sure brutal critical works on in the future, like it just adds the additional damage die.
Nice.
On your character sheet, there's this. If you go to settings, there's an option called critical range. So I set it to 1, which means that everything I do is a critical hit, so that I can see it come up. So I can see, the numbers come up as critical because that's what I'm testing. Apparently, I rolled a 1 on that first hit, and apparently, a green critical success and a red critical failure makes a blue.
Yeah, that's
Hmm.
Strange.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's where we're going to bring it to a stop today because we have 5 minutes before we all have to go do our other things in life. I need to make lunch, but I hope you all had a wonderful time. Tomorrow, next week, we will not be playing because we will be in New York City. Most of us
Yeah,
will.
fuck you, Alan.
Is Alan? I texted Alan last night, and he said he might come.
Yeah, fuck him. I need a confirmation.
Better than I'm trying to be there.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need no matter hell or high water.
Okay,
So
I
Death do us
can't.
part.
I cannot promise that.
Yeah, I want till death do us part kind of commitment, Alan.
I simply don't think I can do that.
You can just lie and make him happy for the next 3 days, and then break his heart on Saturday.
That's just that'd be awful. I would feel
Yeah.
bad doing that.
You would
Yeah,
feel
but I'm
bad.
awful-
I would laugh.
but I'm-
so I think
But
that's a
I'm
net
awful
plus.
to you, so it tracks.
Yeah, but I don't want to stoop that low, you know?
It's okay. I'll do it for you. Delmy, Alan
Yeah?
will be there, or I will literally break his legs. I
Aw,
promise you.
thanks. Thanks, Alan. I appreciate it. I'm
Wow.
holding you responsible for my joy, Alan.
Don't do that.
Jesus. Okay. Yeah, so next week's probably out. The week after that is Thanksgiving, so probably out for that one as well. I will not be home. So if you guys want to do something, or you just want to spend time with your families, I don't know what you have. So there's that. But we should pick up.
But you won't be available the 27th.
I will not be available
You will not.
the next 2 Saturdays. If you want to run something on a
Gotcha.
different day, I can, but I am flying out like Wednesday, so I will not be in the area.
Gotcha.
Actually, wait, no. I actually might be here Sunday.
I will
I-
not be available Sunday.
So I also am going to be busy that weekend. So
Gotcha.
It's
So-
Thanksgiving because
Yeah.
family,
Mhm.
and we'll pick back up
Sims.
right after. But yes, that should work. Good.
Sims as far as the eye can see.
This will not be relevant for a long time, but I did my class schedule, and not that it really affects Sundays, but Sundays are still good
Hell
after
yes.
my classes. I have class on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, but the Wednesdays and Thursdays swap. Sundays work for all of this to say.
That's
Sundays.
Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for playing video games. I hope you have a wonderful day, and you do good stuff. Goodbye.
Boobles.
Later.
Bubbles!
Peace.